really had to get right with this lighting, babes, because, yeah, hold on. Autofocus on me. I'm the face. Me. The star. Big job. I was losing shit. What is up, YT? It's your girl, SIN, and y'all are tuned in with me. If you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit those post notification bells so y'all are notified every time I post. And let's just get straight into this story time, okay? So y'all, this story time took place when I was actually in high school, and this is like my 9th grade going into my 10th grade year. In the middle-ish of my 10th grade year, everything kind of dissipated. So I had met this girl, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and give her a name. Her name is going to be Glasses. No, Donkey. Because she was a real jackass of a friend, but we're gonna get into why I say that in the story. So I knew Donkey from like the 6th to the 8th grade. Why am I saying it like that? I knew Donkey from the 6th to the 8th grade, and she was a really good friend, y'all. I never had any type of problems. I used to have my own friend group when in middle school, and she used to have her own friend group, but we used to still associate with each other. We wasn't like the best of friends, but we wasn't one of those associates when we see each other we waiting for the other person to speak. No, we used to always keep in contact with each other. And the girl she used to hang around with used to be like some of the people say popular girls. I used to hang around with the emos, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but it did take me that one little time to see somebody cutting themselves in front of me to just be like, yeah.
Well, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
But anyways though, y'all, so we got to middle school, y'all. I mean, when we got to high school, I was going to summer registration at Davidson. When I was at school registration during the summertime or whatever, I ended up seeing her at school registration. So I was like, oh, like, hey Donkey, like, I didn't know you was coming here, like you going to this school starting next year. She's like, girl, yes, it's gonna be so much fun. She was just so happy to see me, y'all, like really happy to see me. So I was happy to see her too though, no lie, because I didn't see too many other faces that was coming from middle school to the actual high school that I was going to. So it felt good to have a, you know, at least one person I could be like, I could come sit with you or come chit chat with you, whatever the case may be during school hours. So 9th grade year started, boom, classes, y'all. We didn't have no classes together. I'm trying to think or remember, but yeah, no, y'all, we didn't have no classes together at all. So when we used to hang around each other, it used to either be in the morning time, y'all know, take in when breakfast hitting, everybody and they mama come get some of them French toast sticks with the motherfucking sausage on the side with that small ass packet of syrup, but I'm asking too. Yeah, so we only hung around each other doing either before or after school or during lunch period, because we had the third lunch wave, and if y'all don't know, y'all know third lunch wave used to just be the littest to me. Although they never used to have all the shit they used to have in first and second lunch wave, like them Crispitos damn near gone by third lunch wave. But if you run to that line on time and fast enough, shit, you just might get the best cut. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, where am I going with that? We used to take the same lunch wave, y'all. In high school, she started to have her little friends, but still in all, y'all, we would still hang out every single day. Like when I say me and Donkey would hang out every single day, my 9th grade year, it was just every single day. I started talking to this dude, y'all. We're gonna name him Paper. We're gonna name him Paper because he was a very loose man. Like, he had no type of morals for himself, as I sit and think about it now. Because then, I ain't gonna lie, he was the shit to me, because that was my man. So Paper was in 11th grade, y'all, and like I said at the time, I was in the 9th grade, he was in 11th grade, and he was a gangbanger, y'all. He used to always wear the color blue. I'm not gonna say what that's associated with, but if you know, obviously you should. I mean, he was in a gang though, y'all, and I ended up finding out he was in a gang just from just seeing everything that he was wearing. When I said that this man used to come to school, y'all, wearing every type of color blue you could think of. It don't matter if it was a light blue and a navy blue and a teal, like, but he was still throwing that shit on because it was the color blue, period. He used to just have this like sly sleekiness. I should have really named him Fox, because he was real. Yeah, we're gonna name him Fox, y'all. We're gonna name him Fox because he was a real sneaky man. Maybe he was a loose man too though. He was a sneaky paper fox. I don't even think I should name him that, but Yeah, that's what he was. When I started talking to Paper, we used to hang around each other a lot. And like I said, I'm gonna do a story time on that because this actually was my first real boyfriend. Not like the little boyfriend, we say boyfriend, but I can't go tell my mama. Like, no, he was known. Like, everybody in the household knew who he was, and he actually used to come over type shit. Not in the house, not in the house. So when I would start hanging around Paper and stuff like that, Paper had a homeboy, and we gonna name his homeboy Joe, y'all. We just gonna name him Joe, and it's not related to his name at all. So Joe and Paper was really close together, and they actually was in the same grade too. So they both was in 11th grade. Joe had a car though. So Joe had a car and Paper didn't have a car. I don't know if he just didn't have a license, but he didn't have a job though. So he was just bumming that shit out like the rest of us high schoolers was at the time. So I feel it. But Joe actually worked at like a car lot or something. So that's probably how he ended up getting his car. Cause yeah, I was hanging around with Paper and stuff like that. And I'm just telling him like, you know, oh, I'm really starting to feel you. I'm starting to like you. Da, da, da. And he like, I'm feeling you too. Like, you real cute. You real beautiful. With the whoop. So y'all, me and Paper actually never took any type of classes together. Obviously he was in the 11th grade and I was in the 9th grade, so unless he was that behind on his classes, then he just was not taking the same classes as me, right? So only time I would see Paper was I had a class, y'all, that was on the same hall as him. So he actually took SPED classes, y'all, and if y'all know what SPED classes is,
do not be misfooled.
Them kids on that hall was smart as hell. They was just bad as fuck. I don't know how the hell they even got opted into SPED classes. Maybe their mama just knew the moment that they stepped foot into this damn hallway that they was gonna be a problem to this damn school. They was gonna be a menace, so they just decided to take the easy way out. Me hanging around Paper so much and seeing like that they was some cool ass people at first, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I really was feeling like these some cool ass niggas. Like, we in the 9th grade, we talking to some 11th graders. One of their ass got a car, one of their ass in a gang. Like, make it coochie. I need to have my friend get in on this action. So I'm just telling my friend like, Donkey, you need to, you know, Paper got a homeboy named Joe. Like, you need to be trying to talk to Joe, cause Joe got a car, and we end up going anywhere, then shit, and we want to go somewhere type shit. Like, I'm already thinking ahead, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, at that time in 9th grade year, I was coming in full force on bullshit. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I was already getting hyped up from everybody in 8th grade who'd have made it all, you know, crossed the finish line to high school, telling me like, oh yeah, this shit's sweet. The people don't give a fuck about what you doing. And I'm like, that's all I need to hear. That's
all I need to hear.
My confidence level just shot the fuck up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, as a freshman going into high school, I was nervous as hell. Especially because, y'all, the way I was getting, it's gonna be different story times. But I'm just telling Donkey like, yeah, girl, you need to try to talk to Joe, because I ain't gonna say he your type, because y'all, she was not her type at all. We're gonna get into it, but I'm just like, you still need to, you know, give it a shot. She's like, girl, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna see how he looked though. I'm gonna see how he looked.
He look like how your nigga look.
Honestly, that should have been a red flag. But this is not about a red flag about what she did. It's about what we did. This is the love box. So I'm just like, yeah, girl, no. He don't look nothing like my nigga at all. Like, Paper and Joe don't look nothing alike. They couldn't even be half cousins. Shit, if they were stepbrothers, I would still say that they not related at all. You could tell me that, and I would be like, no, bitch, they're not. No. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna see if Paper can send like a picture of how he looked with the whoop. I don't know if it was Joe who ended up starting the group chat or it was Paper, but I know for a fact I was texting Paper on Kick. So if y'all don't know what Kick is, y'all, Kick is like that app that they used to have, the black and green app. And honestly, I wonder, do they still have it? Yeah, if I can log into some of them messages, I know for a fact in the story time though, I'm gonna end up posting some of these Kick messages, screenshots, because
it's hanging around.
Your girl was fast, and I ain't talking about like a damn train, and I ain't never had a train.
Where am I going with this?
Either Paper or Joe end up putting us in a group chat, or I end up saying I got kicked, so y'all want to get added in the group chat. However it came about, Joe and Donkey started talking, and when I said they started talking, y'all, not like that, okay? It was giving more sugar daddy vibes than it was giving boyfriend girlfriend vibes, and I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna get into that. So all of us started texting throughout Kick and stuff, y'all, and we would text like every single day and every single night, y'all. Like, it was clockwork. As soon as I got off school, shit, I was still on the fucking campus grounds texting right after school, like, I can't wait to see y'all when I get home. Although we wasn't seeing each other, I think what was it called? But y'all, Uvu. If y'all know about Uvu and Kik was coming out around the same time. So a lot of people who had Kik had Uvu and vice versa. It was the like the FaceTime version of like iPhones now, basically. So one day, Joe basically was like, Joe and Pepper was like, y'all wanna go and get something to eat one day, like y'all want us to bring out us some lunch, like bring me and Donkey some lunch. Like, yeah, me and her text back quick as fuck in the group chat because baby, say less. The key to my heart is food.
Sir. Honesty too, bitch.
But you know, that's like runner up. You never know if somebody lying until you know that they lying, and you don't know that until you really know them. But I ain't gotta get to know you to get some a piece of that food. You know what I'm saying? Pass me the plate. Pass me the plate. I'm gonna eat it up. We just like, yeah, like hell yeah, we want something to eat. So Paper like bet. And like I told y'all, Paper was in the game, y'all. So he really had this like sneaky aura to him, y'all. He'll be like, yeah, like let's just say he like, I'ma call you at 6 o'clock. I'll be like, all right.
But if I don't call you at 6, just know I'ma call you around 6.
He'll be like, nigga, like,
excuse me?
Just call me when you free then. Don't just tell me your time type shit. Paper like, yeah, we're gonna get something to eat. When lunch hit, like, y'all just meet up with us in the cafeteria. We're gonna get something to eat. I'm thinking when he's saying we finna go get something to eat in the cafeteria, I'm thinking y'all finna meet up inside, like, the cafeteria, and they gonna have, like, maybe a buffet laid out from us from, I don't know, McDonald's or some bitch. And me and Donkey walk inside the cafeteria or whatever. We see Paper and we see Joe, and they standing by, like, the side door, standing towards the back of the door or whatever, right? And they like, hurry up, like, hurry up, come with us. So me and Donkey looking at each other, I'm like, bitch, where the we finna go? She's like, girl, I don't know, but come on. So I'm like, all right, girl, come on. Let me go ahead and tell y'all from perspective the way that this parking lot was set up, so y'all kind of get the gist of why we was moving. That is a big ass bird. That's a big ass pelican. It would be this bald head ass resource officer. If you're watching, because he gonna come up in other story times, y'all. We're just gonna name him Milk Dud because he was bald. And oh, maybe I should name him Whopper. He don't even need no name, y'all. He's just a resource officer. Resource officer, y'all, was on demon time. You'll be walking down the hallway and you'll hit the hallway and go to the front. It's already in the front parking lot. Like, how the fuck did he just get here? I was already getting queued in. We was like, by Joe and Paper, they telling us like, yeah, y'all need to watch out for this Whopper nigga because if he catch you,
your ass gets sent to ISS.
In-house school suspension, in-house. So we get in the car with the whoop, y'all. We end up getting something to eat, and that was pretty much it, y'all. I ain't gonna say it was like we was driving around going to the mall. No, we was not doing none of that. We literally got something to eat like they said we was, and we came back to the school. Like 10 minutes after the bell had rung for you to actually get to class, like lunch was over, we ended up just going back to class late. I was just like, like my mama don't play that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to this class. Boom, that was the first time, y'all, we skipped or whatever, right? So me and Donkey just talking, me and her texting like, girl, I'm like, well, how you feel about Joe though? Because, you know, y'all was in the car show chopping it up while y'all eating them damn McDonald's fries. And she just like, girl, like, I mean, I don't know. He kind of cool or whatever, but he just really not my type. And I'm like, girl, fuck your type. This nigga has a car. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I was not going for any of that. What is you talking about? We are in the 9th grade and we talking to 11th graders. And you over here talking about he not your type. They just bought us some food. Since we done hopped inside this like, girl, whatever, bitch. I'm like, yeah, girl, you know, maybe just try to give him a chance or whatever. So it's January or whatever, and around this time, all that time passed, y'all. We just had all been continuing to text on Kik and, you know, FaceTime on Uvu and shit like that. So it wasn't too much going on. February rolling around, right? And y'all know when February comes around, niggas is trying to find their gents. Y'all, Valentine's was coming up, and around this time, y'all, the relationship was getting rocky. I ended up finding out Paper had a girlfriend or an ex-girlfriend, let me just say that went to the same school as us that was pregnant, y'all.
Oh, wow.
When I found that out,
Bitch.
When I found out about it, like I told y'all, Paper was so sneaky to the point where it was like, I really wouldn't know what the fuck this nigga was doing, but I would know. Like, I'll know a little bit, and then I'll just know a little bit for somebody else and then bring it to him and he'll just tell me a little bit more. So when I found that shit out, Donkey was telling me like, girl, I don't know, maybe you should with him. I was telling Donkey that like he ain't doing nothing to her, like he'll never cheat on her, he really fuck with me type shit. That's what he telling her, Donkey, and Donkey telling me like, girl, you know, maybe you right, maybe he ain't no lying bitch ass nigga like I think he was, maybe it's just all in my fucking head. We pretty much had our little really fallouts, me and Paper did, because I really was thinking like that has to be his baby. He got this girl pregnant. Why with me? So it really took me to be a dumb
Ass bitch and just continue to be with him.
because still to this day, y'all, I do not know if that's his baby or not. Because all of that stuff was going on with us, it just seemed like me and Paper relationship wasn't the best. So I would be reaching out to Donkey for advice, like what should I do, girl? Should I stay with him? Should I leave? I'll be reaching out to his homeboy Joe, asking him like, you know, is he really not cheating on me? Are you lying? Because you know, a lot for their homeboy. Lie dead in your face. Look dead in your face and be like, yeah, he was at my house the whole day. And lying like a bitch, because no the fuck he wasn't. But niggas will do it to you. So I'm just like, all right, Joe, you say he not, then I guess I'm not gonna turn up. Donkey and Joe was having a good ass time, y'all. Their relationship was seeming like it was flourishing when ours was damn near replenished. Not going too much deep on her story or whatever, because even still, no, girl, I'm not the type to push you down. But she had a lot of stuff going on with her family and shit, and to the point where her mom was pretty much not paying her phone bill at all. Having to ride a bus, having to whatever, how she was getting home because her mom wasn't picking up. Because Joe worked, y'all, Joe was really paying for everything that Donkey needed. I keep trying to call her something else. If she needs to get picked up from her house, he was picking her up and he was dropping her off back at home, bringing her lunch every day, y'all. He was really extending the neck out. But
they weren't so good.
So I'm like, yeah, girl, like, damn, y'all really with each other. And now she's like, yeah, I really love him, but you know, we not together or anything yet, but it feels like it already. So I'm like, that's really good, girl. I'm happy for her, y'all. And I really was genuinely happy. Even if she wasn't with him, the fact that he was doing that for her, I was just like, that's what's up. Like, I see my homegirl got a nigga that really fuck with her. Donkey's birthday is in February. So ended up skipping for for her birthday. And I remember she had like the pen on and everything. We went riding. We went to the pet store, B&B pet store, grabbing wings. We had went to go eat wings and all that, y'all. All of this during school hours. Mind you, we got on school clothes. Mind you, it's like 10, 11 o'clock, because when we would skip, y'all, at first it would be like, all right, I ain't gonna skip until the last period. You know what I mean? It got to a point where we were skipping from the time that we checked into homeroom for the rest of the day. So yeah, we ended up having a really good time for her birthday, y'all. But the amount of times that we were skipping, y'all, was really starting to impact our grades. And when I say really starting to impact our grades, girl, I'm talking about going from an A to like a C impacting our grades. But basically, it got around to them through boots that I wasn't gonna skip whatever days that they had planned because I had to get my work up. I really didn't want to skip, y'all, but like I said, I knew my grades was a priority because that's what I'm here for at the end of the day. So when I actually did have time to be like, yeah, I'm gonna come with y'all today. I don't know if I named her Boots or Donkey, y'all. Whatever. She would be like,
yeah, I'm not coming.
It would just be a constant cycle. It would be like, girl, so you really not finna come? You really not finna come? We just gonna go grab something to eat with the week. She's not officially still with Joe. But y'all, like I told y'all, Joe was still paying for everything. She was starting to talk to other dudes. Some fluky ass lie like, oh, I gotta go watch my cousin, my baby cousin at my auntie house. But she don't stay with her auntie. Your auntie was okay with you skipping school to go and watch her baby cousin while you supposed to be in school?
Be fucking for real.
If that's the case, girl, why you gonna just get an early dismissal? So after we all celebrated her birthday and stuff, that's the type of stuff that she would start to do. Fast forward now, Joe was like, oh, you know, we want to take y'all out. We want to do something for you because we want to do something for both of y'all because, you know, our relationship has not been the best lately and we really want to make it up to y'all. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm kind of whatever, but you know what I mean? I'm still open to whatever could happen. He could really buy me a fucking car and change my whole life, and now I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, on Thursday, y'all, I had ended up telling Donkey, like, meet me. Oh, excuse me. I was like, meet me in the bathroom. So that way we can, like, you know, make sure we look cute or whatever, and then we'll finish meeting up with the guys or whatever. We'll head to their car, wherever they at. She's like, all right, okay. So Friday, we already know what we have planned. When we get to school, we're gonna go to our first class, and then the bell rings, and then we're going to the car. That's what the plans was, right? And I saw her in the hallway by the bathrooms and stuff, and she's just like,
yeah, I'm not going.
and she started with an attitude. So I'm like, girl, what you mean you're not going? Like, you know, Joe and Paper waiting for us right now. They telling us to come, you know, come to the car or whatever. So she just like, no, I'm not going. That's you, Summer. You want to skip. You want to hang with them. I'm not even with Joe. She's saying all of this, y'all. I'm talking about going in as if I did something wrong. So I'm listening. I'm like, girl, like, what are you doing all of that for? Like, you was just okay with him 2 weeks ago when he was doing all this stuff for your birthday, when he paying your phone bill. And she's just like, girl, you really think
I just have to be with him just because he's doing all that for me?
You are really dumb.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say that. I don't have to say it. I mean, obviously you thinking it, because that's what you implying, because I didn't say you need to be with him, bitch. I just said that it's, you know, that's weird because you already knew what the plans was. It started to get heated. It started off at first with just being like, her saying, girl, I don't want to skip no more, to,
Bitch.
you are this, and that, y'all, to the point where, I won't say it was a crowd that was gathering around, but motherfuckers was starting to, like, slow down. When we was getting ready to get close enough to actually reach each other, you know, I ain't gonna say we was gonna throw hands, but I ain't gonna say we was gonna give each other a hug either, bitch. Out of nowhere, Paper ends up coming up to, like, both of us out of nowhere. So Paper come up, he like, bro, what the fuck y'all got going on, bro? No, y'all need to chill. Y'all supposed to be best friends. Y'all supposed to be friends. I'm like, no, this over here she's over here acting like she really messed with Joe. Meanwhile, she talking to other niggas. Meanwhile, like, she don't even want to come with us no more. Paper just like, it's cool. If she don't want to go, like, you can't make her go. Like, chill out. Like, we still gonna have fun. We still gonna have fun with just us three. I'm like, yeah, we still gonna have fun without this bitch. Y'all, cause why was I so hit? Like, yeah, we're gonna have fun without this bitch. Got back to the car. When me and Paper got to the car and it was no donkey in sight, oh, Joe was ready to turn the fuck up. Joe was like, y'all, cause keep in mind, Joe's driving. So when we got to the car, Paper ended up getting into the passenger seat, and I hopped my ass in the back. Joe looking, and he like,
where Donkey at?
like, where's she at? Where's Donkey at? Why Donkey not in the car? So we just get quiet for a second, and I instantly look to Paper because that's your homeboy. Why don't you tell your homeboy what happened to his girl, bitch? Paper like, bro, her ass tripping, fam. She said she don't want to skip. She trying to get her grades up. He like, man, after all this I just did for her, because like I said, y'all, keep in mind, 2 weeks ago, Joe just went crazy for her birthday. I'm pretty much quiet, y'all, because what the fuck can I say? She didn't want to come. She didn't want to come. She just didn't want to come. Joe's just like, yeah, man, nah, that shit lame as hell. So Paper just trying to tell him, like, bro, it's all right, fam. Like, you know, we still gonna go out type shit. We still gonna have fun with the whoop. So, we ended up going to the mall, y'all. When we got to the mall, Paper went inside. I'm sitting there in the car and Joe's in the front seat. So, and I'm sitting behind Joe too, y'all. So I'm not like diagonal from him. He can't look back and see me unless he's looking in the rearview mirror. I'm just sitting there, I'm waiting. I'm like on my phone, like wonder what the fuck he finna get me for Valentine's Day. So out of nowhere, Joe's just like, damn.
She don't fuck with me no more.
No, man.
I'm like, yeah,
no,
I'm really not trying to tell him everything that I know. Like, yeah, she really actually talking to this other nigga who you been dropping off every day, talking about she babysitting her cousin. But I feel like he wasn't telling me everything that was going on with Paper and his ex. So I'm just like, that ain't none of my business. I ain't like, he just can't wait till he finds somebody who actually gonna treat him right, who he can actually take care of and spoil and because although he in high school, like, he ain't no broke boy. I'm just like, yeah, like, you know, Joe, you gonna find somebody for you. Like, you know, it's always some fish in the sea, even if it's a lake. Like, you gonna always find somebody for you. So he just like, yeah, you right.
I just wish I could fuck with somebody like you though.
or whatever the fuck that means. No, when he said that, I was gagged. Cause keep in mind, you were just talking to my homegirl not even 2 seconds ago. Keep in mind, my boyfriend is in the fucking mall going to go get me a Valentine's Day gift. What are we talking about right now? He said that, y'all. I was gagged. I was like, huh? Joe, what are you, Joe? What are you talking about, Joe? What do you mean you like me? What do you mean you want to fuck with somebody like me? What do you mean? I don't have a twin. Basically, he was just trying to tell me, like, you fuck with me because your boyfriend, my homeboy Paper, ain't been treating me right. Wow. And she ain't treating you right, so I want to fuck with you type shit. Joe.
No, ma'am.
No. Cause what is this? I'm like, this must be a joke. This must be a prank. Paper must be on the phone and trying to see if I'm a loyal ass bitch or something, because why would you just ask me this knowing damn well your homeboy just walked in the mall to go get something for me? So at this point, it has probably like 5 minutes that have passed by, probably even 10, maybe 15 minutes that have passed, and I'm just quiet at this point. So Paper ends up coming to the car. He gets in the car. He ends up giving me my gift, y'all, and he ended up giving me some Victoria's Secret spray. Y'all know them little cheap sprays they used to have. They used to come in like the bundle pack. For $25, you can get like 4 or 5 sprays. But I ended up taking a gift from Paper, and I never said anything to Paper about what his homeboy said to me. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this first half of this story time, y'all, cause it gets juicy and it gets deep and it gets wild. And this was only in the 9th grade, so your girl was turned up off pop rocks at a young age. I was popping on rocks and I was just getting motivated to go out there and go do some crazy shit. And I probably, y'all know, y'all shouldn't know. Yeah, but if y'all like this, thank y'all so much for watching this video and tuning in and watching this far. Be sure to stay tuned for part 2. Bye. I'm recording for the 3rd time. I don't know what is going on with these fools.